I'm Mark, and this is Everyone Can Grill. Today, we're going to go old school, and I'm going to pull out my old Coleman Camp Stove. We're going to do beer battered fish right on the camp stove. And it's an easy recipe. It's one of my favorites, and it is so darn good. So stick around, because this is going to be good. All right, are you ready to make some beer batter? Wait till you see how easy this is. Let's start. We're going to take 1 egg. I got 3 cups of flour in the bowl. I didn't sift it or anything, just measured about. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to add, oh, look at that, double yolk. We got a winner today. I think that's the first time I've ever had a double yolk. So to the yolk, we're going to add a bunch. I'm going to open this up this way. A tablespoon of cayenne. About. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's about. That'll give us a little bit of heat. A little zing on the tongue. And then I'm going to do some grinding of some black pepper. A bunch of that in there. Next thing I'm going to use, sorry Scott, I know you don't like it, Old Bay. I love Old Bay. I could about put Old Bay in cereal. And I'm going to a heavy teaspoon of that. Dump it all right in there. Grab the whisk. And give it a quickie. Just like that. Now, to this you want to add good beer. Something with a good body to it. You don't want a light beer or any of that garbage. But today we're going to Alaska with some Alaskan beer. Check this out. And man, is it good beer. And I think this is going to take just about all of it. But we're going to save about 1/3 of that just to see. Because with batter, you never know. And this might be, no, it might need that and some more. Get all that beer in there. I might have to make a beer run here to finish this up. Maybe the wife will do that for me while I'm stirring this. This is Everyone Can Grill, always comes through in a pinch. Again, a good beer. This Alaskan beer's got a good body to it. Now I'm going to go a little bit at a time here. That was another 1/4 of a beer. Yes. There we go. Air into that while I'm at it. And I'm going to add a little more. And try not to get it all over my work table. That's what I'm looking for right there. See that? Yes. I can feel it thinning out. And you don't want this so super thick that that globs onto your pig. You want it pretty thin. Make a nice, delicate layer. Alrighty. Look at that. Some air in there. That's what I want. See there? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to set this aside because I got to set the camp stove up. We're going to put that off to the side. I'll clear all this up. I'll get the camp stove set up, and we'll have some fun. So stick around. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right. Here is a blast from the past. My brother Mike, I think, gave this to me when I was 14 or 15 years old. So that was a forever ago. Needle up when you light it. Turn this on. All the wind's blowing. Had no wind all day. Close that up. There it is. Now we let that go for just a few minutes. There we go. Pressure in there. All right, turn it down. Throttle that. Right about there. Put big old cast iron on here. Biggest one I got, other than using my chicken fryer. And that's not necessary for this one. I'm just using vegetable oil. And we're going downhill, so this is going to be heavy on the one side. So I'm not going to overload this. And there we go. Got good flame. It's going to take probably 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Well, probably 5 minutes to heat this oil up enough. So I'll bring it back when I got the oil heated up, and I'll tell you how you can check your oil without a thermometer or anything like that. So I'll bring it back then. Okay, let's see if this batter is ready. I've been heating it up now for, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm going to just drop a piece in there and see if it fries. Sure enough, our batter is ready. It is that simple. So let's get the batter up towards us a little bit so we can do some work. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of oil in this. Dunk it in there a little bit. But we don't want to overload this with the fish. Just let it drip for a second. Fish looks good. In it goes. Just like that, we're cooking fish. I'll put another one in there. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. I can turn this down just a little. Get another piece in there. Always try to get it away from you when you're doing that. I'm only going to do these two for right now. See the tongs I'm using? They're nice and soft so that they don't knock that. Oh, that smells so good. I wish you could smell that. But they're soft so they don't knock the batter off when I flip it over and when I take them off to put them on the cooling rack that I have off camera here, ready to go. And all it is this with some paper towels underneath it to collect the oil that drips. Yum! Oh, I'm making a mess, but you know what? It's worth it. I'm quite ready. I'm gonna try to pull this one down. Not see if it's stuck to the bottom a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna pull it down and get it into the deepest part of that oil. My driveway is on a slant like this, so you can see the oil is on a slant like that too. Man, honestly, I wish you could smell this. This smells incredible. Give that a quick flip. Oops, look at that. I just knocked that batter off of the fish a little bit. Impatience. But what I'll do is I'll fry this one, or this batch, and we'll take it off. I'll let it cool, and then, you know, I'll do the rest of it off camera. You don't need to watch me do a bunch of it. It's all the same. But it is literally this easy to make great fish out on a dirt old Coleman Camp Stove. You could do this anywhere. It's a lake, on the moon, anywhere you want. I mean, just shoot. But you don't have to do it in the house. And this would really smell up the house. So good. There we go. Get that one flipped over. Nice. Nice. All right. And as it's bubbling, it's not sucking any oil in, it's pushing the oil out. That's literally the water turning into steam and coming out of the batter and the fish. So it's a little healthier than everybody says it is, a little. But you do this at the campsite after you catch a trout or whatever. I'm using haddock right now with my Alaskan beer. I just thought it was cool. But if you trout, catfish is really good with beer batter. Good bass, perch, anything. I've literally done this with little strips of steak, and they're real good too. So I am going to take this one off. It is done. Look at how beautiful that cooked up. And this one is just about done. My oil is a perfect temperature. So I'm going to let this go, and I'll pull it off. I'll cool it off, and I'll bring it back and taste it. You can see, you know what? This one's cool enough right now. But I'm going to bite into it. Look at that. Man, is that so good. You think that cayenne's going to be in there and just overpower everything. But it's just a little tiny bit on the back side. Yeah, you got to do that. Anyhow, I am Mark. This is Everyone Can Grill. Go out, catch some fish. Throw it on the old grill. See what you can do. Because everyone can grill. Have a great weekend.